Now, in the wake of deadly attacks at events and festivals globally, Windsor city officials are taking a closer look at how public events are approved and whether tighter safety timelines could come with a cost. A new report heading before councillors outlines how event safety is handled now, while warning that stronger requirements could make it harder for smaller volunteer-run events to survive. CTV's Sanjay Maru joins me now with this story tonight. Sanjay.
Yeah, Stephanie, this review was prompted months ago, but the report is landing now, and it highlights a real balancing act. On one hand, one city councillor says public safety, it has to come first, especially after mass casualty attacks at festivals in other cities. On the other hand, administration is warning that tighter timelines and added safety costs could push some community events off the calendar altogether. As the organizer of the annual Zombie Walk in Windsor, Sean Lippard says keeping people safe at the popular downtown event is always top of mind.
There's a day goes by when I don't think about that stuff.
Back in April, a vehicle ramming attack at a Filipino heritage festival in Vancouver killed 11 people and injured dozens more, forcing cities across the country to re-examine public event safety. In Windsor, the attack prompted a question from Ward 3 Councillor Ronaldo Agostino, now returning in the form of a new report.
What I wanted to do was I wanted to move public safety from, in a lot of people's view, the middle of the order when it comes to organizing events. I wanted to move it to the top.
The report outlines how Windsor reviews roughly 500 special events each year, but it also notes there's no minimum lead time for organizers to submit safety plans.
The gaps happen because lead time's not there, because everyone's working last minute, and safety's got to come first. And
administration warns while earlier safety deadlines could improve planning, they could also raise costs, especially if organizers are required to secure barricades, traffic control, or contract police months in advance.
A lot of these smaller events like ours run on a really tight budget. You're counting every dollar trying to put these events on.
Kristen Siapis, who organizes a summer jazz concert series at area parks, says experienced organizers can adapt, but newer groups may struggle to keep up. As for Lippard, he says timelines matter, but adds it is clarity when submitting a safety plan to the city that's most important.
Ideally, you're going to have it in at least 2 months before. You could do it probably within a couple weeks, even a week maybe, as long as everything is done ahead of time and they're just perusing everything that's there. But if you have to learn it and go through that exercise, yeah, it'll take some time.
The report also explores longer-term safety measures such as permanent bollards at frequent event sites, but notes those come with significant costs.
You have to come up with this common ground between the two forces that go back and forth, to have the event, but also be safe and meet in that middle.
And this report goes before the Community Services Standing Committee at its next meeting. That's on Wednesday, where members will decide whether to keep this conversation moving forward or not. No immediate rule changes are being proposed here, but Agostino adds he would like to see all future discussions surrounding the details of event security planning to be discussed in camera or behind closed doors, so sensitive information about safety plans is not made public for those looking to do harm. Stephanie.